What's up guys, Jungle Bird here again. In this video we're going to take a look at this situation from our last war where we had 4 out of the 5 top bases basically be all the same, and we had some success at the top here, getting a couple 3 stars, and then we had less success with those same exact bases. Getting very close. Sleepy got a 97, and then a Town Hall 10 version here at number 5. GSU got like a 99, I think, or a very close to a triple again. So props to GSU. He came up with an idea that every time we see a popular, I guess, internet base, I'm sure this base has a name, and I know we've seen this base many times in wars, and they come up a lot, especially at Town Hall 10 and 11. So the idea is to make videos on these kinds of bases and to create a reference point for the clan to see, how this base was tripled in the past, so that we can avoid struggling on bases that we know we can beat pretty easily. So that's the idea here. So first what we're going to do is we're just taking a look at the base here. I'm going to switch over to the plan I drew up for this base. I think I drew up the plan for base number 2, but then I ended up recording my attack on number 1, but it's pretty much the same base, so it should work out just fine. And the plan drawing works out well also because Sleepy almost does the exact same plan with a few differences that probably caused his attack to not get the 3-star. And we'll take a look at that and try to determine why that happened. So we're going to switch over to the plan. Here it is. So looking at this base, and I forget when's the first time it got 3-starred, but I know that just sending loons basically around the ring works in most cases. So step 1 was to basically lure the clan castle here from the top using a haste and 3 balloons. And this is beneficial in 2 ways because, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Whoa, way too much. Okay, that does not work at all. Anyway, so this helps in 2 ways because eliminating this cannon will later on help your loon pathing. So if this cannon's gone, later in the attack, the balloons represented with the yellow, orange line are basically going to avoid that cannon. So that's one less stop they have to make. They're going to go from this cluster of defenses to the air defense, and they're going to zip straight across to the next air defense, which is good because we have 2 air defenses here stacked up on each other, and you want to get them down quickly. Anyway, the plan's pretty self-explanatory the way it's drawn out. The entry point after the clan castle lure is here at the white line, a single golem, all 3 of the heroes, and just 6 bowlers. 1 bowler here on the elixir storage, and I get a little bounce action here to get a double funnel going. So it takes out the storage and that army camp. And then a wizard down here to take out this army camp. I mean, this guy's just like asking you to funnel this base right here. I mean, 2 army camps, perfect for funneling. Wall breaker entry here, and then this jump spell. Now, it might seem like this is a no-brainer. Just, yep, jump spell right here, no big deal. Kill squad's going to go in. And in one of my attacks, and I believe also in Sleepy's attack, the jump spell was slightly to the left, and it linked this junction point here, and it caused, in one of my attacks and in Sleepy's attack as well, for his queen to go on the outside. Not super bad, because she can still, help by shooting over the wall, but if at all possible, keep her on the inside. So jump spell placement, be mindful of that. You don't want to accidentally link your troops to the outside of the base after you've funneled in. So whoopsie there, but no big deal. So rage for the kill squad. Poison for the CC, that's not drawn. And the kill squad makes its way up and to the left. While that's going on, the hound deployment starts, which I forgot to draw also. So first hound in here with the red, immediately drop a second hound, because we got two air defenses just laying pipe on those two hounds. So two hounds for sure. And my plan was to do 3 balloons per defense here, just so that they're a little heavier. Now we know that 2 balloons will take care of most defenses, cannons, mortars, archer towers. It takes 3 to take down a wizard tower, however, and then maybe even more for an expo. So just a little heavier on loons at the start. As the loons make their way to the first air defense, the third lava hound, something like this, comes in from this side, and this is all happening pretty quick. And right behind that hound, 3 more loons per defense here. And haste placement as shown, I think it's pretty accurate to the actual attack. And these loons here on the right are timed in a manner that makes it so that the loons coming from the left side here, and they're making their way to the second air defense, they don't have to go up and into this box over here. Trying to avoid that extra trip up into this box, and instead just keep the loons moving down this way to the next Inferno Tower. And I think that's the biggest difference in my attack versus Sleepy's super close 3-star there. And we'll take a look at those replays and you'll see how it plays out. But basically, after all that's executed without many F-ups, you have a pretty good shot at 3-star. Both bases had Tesla farms down here in the south. And being a fresh hit, I'm like, well, I'll just hold on to a haste spell and maybe like a few loons just to be safe, because, you know, we could have Teslas in the core, or they could be down here. They're oftentimes down here next to the eagle. So that was the plan, and let's take a look at it. Oh, and really quick about the Teslas in the core, GSU's attack, which I don't think we're going to show, but basically the same base, except the Teslas were in the core next to the Town Hall. And that makes sense because it was a Town Hall 10 base, and I guess you could call him a base designer, but he's probably just copying a base off the internet. There was no Eagle artillery to defend, so they're just like, well, I'll just, you know, throw my Teslas next to the Town Hall. Anyway, let's take a look at the attacks now. So first, let's take a look at Sleepy's attack. Really nice try, man. Yep, almost got it. Hopefully, this video will, I guess, highlight what went wrong, and we can avoid these 97 to 99%, which are just such a heartbreaker. So here comes Sleepy. He's luring the clan castle with a haste and 3 loons. And nicely done with this funnel. He's getting the bowler double funnel bounce deal there. Poison to slow down the clan castle. Almost got the queen, but she's still firing at normal speed. So there's that jump spell, just like one frickin' tile too far to the left, which causes his troops to exit, maybe. In my attack, anyway, that's what happens. So the kill squad's still getting its desired targets. It's moving its way up. Here comes the first hound. And Sleepy just drops two balloons here. Nicely placed haste. Here comes the third hound. And at this point, this is where the difference maker is. That third hound is down, but he only has 3 balloons up here. So ideally, Those 3 balloons come from right here, right behind this gold collector. And they just zip right in, and then 2 or 3 more loons right here go into this cannon as well. And again, the idea is to just take out this square of defenses before your initial wad of balloons gets there and has to backtrack and move up sideways into it, and it just slows the whole attack down, and you can see that his balloons are kind of having to backtrack a little bit. Perhaps this also caused him to compensate a little bit. He sees that his air attack isn't moving through the base as quickly, so he drops more loons here to make up for it, and then that also kind of bites him, unfortunately, because now he has no backup loons for this Tesla farm down here, and this is a nasty SOB. And unfortunately, Sleepy's haste spell isn't maxed yet, so a max haste spell, definitely a huge difference maker. So maybe even if his haste was maxed, that could have done it. So, yeah, just super close. Really nice try, Sleepy. But the balloons fizzle out just at the very freaking end. 1 Tesla left. And he had a lot of time, too, so if just 1 or 2 balloons had lived, they would have got this all cleaned up down here, gone to the town hall, get that cleaned up. It most likely would have been a 3-star. So, Sleepy, good try, buddy. And let's take a look at this base. Same base, pretty much. Same attack, same plan, just slightly different execution. And we'll see how it changes. 3 balloons come in. So that, taking out this air defense, totally unexpected. I'm thinking there's no freaking way with, X-bows and 2 archer towers and 2 air defenses that 3 balloons are going to make it in. And I'm not sure why they did. Maybe I'm able to drop them a little closer than the base Sleepy hit, so they zip in, plus my haste is higher level also, that helps obviously. But they zip in, take out the cannon, and then they take out this other air defense, which is just huge. So keep an eye out for that if you Town Hall 10s or 11s are attacking this base in the future. If you're really close like this, maybe 4 balloons and a haste is enough to get one of those air defenses and just increase your CC lure value that much more. Anyway, I digress. Here comes the same entry point. My bowler's a little bit off, unfortunately. I don't get the double funnel benefit there, but it works out okay. I think that bowler walks up and takes out the camp in a sec. Almost a wall breaker fail. Fortunate there. Yeah, my jump spell is slightly misplaced too. I believe this is the attack where my troops walk a little bit. So Warden ability, right as the Inferno and Eagle are attacking my kill squad. It's usually ideal. Yeah, there goes my kill squad. Whoop-de-doo, outside of the base. But that's okay. Here comes the air attack. 3 balloons per defense, 2 hounds. I'm just sticking to the plan. I wasn't expecting to get that second air defense with my 3 balloons. So in comes the attack. Next hound coming in. And I'm taking out this square of defenses here before my initial wad of balloons has to. And now they're all going to merge up. Take out the Inferno Tower. I still got 3 loons in the bag with another haste for the presumed Tesla farm in the south, which there it is. Big surprise. Nice base design, buddy. And those 3 balloons help take out this Tesla farm, which might have been close without those extra 3 balloons. Not to mention the Eagles, the last defense to go down, so that can be potentially scary sometimes. But fortunately it works out. And there you have it. Whatever the space is called, that's how you crush it with an air attack. So hopefully we see it in the future and we can see this style of attack get the triple in the future. So hopefully this helps you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.